Hello, Faiz.
Hello, Mr. James.
How
How
are
are you
you?
today?
I'm great today. What about you? How are you today?
I'm great too.
Great today. How is the weather today, Faiz?
As usual, cloudy.
It's cloudy. Can you turn on the switch on the camera?
Oh, yes,
All right. And how's your family? Are they good?
we are good.
They are good. Okay. So I want to ask you something. So do you often go to the school canteen?
What?
Do you always go to the school canteen?
Not always.
Not always. So what do you do at the school canteen?
Only. Um.
Yes.
I don't know what in English.
Just eat a food or hang out? Hang out
No,
or
my friend.
gather?
Want
Yes, what is?
if friend want to buy some food in canteen.
Okay. You just follow your friend
Yes, something.
sometime. Okay, so do you buy a food in school canteen?
What?
Do you buy a food in the school canteen?
Sometimes,
Sometimes.
not every day or every time.
Okay. And while waiting for others, so what do you like from your school canteen?
I like uh, I like the I like the fried rice.
Fried rice. So do you often buy fried rice in your school canteen?
Yes, sometimes
Yes. So do you go to school canteen by yourself or with a friend?
by your by myself.
Oh, by yourself. That's great. But you know what? I often go to school canteen. Always, always. So when I go to school, when I went to school long time ago, so I always went to my school canteen because school canteen is the best place to be to gather with my friend. Do you know gather?
I uh I don't know.
Okay, so this is gather. When you meet your friends and eat together, it means it's gather.
Oh, now I know.
You
Now I
come to
know.
many friends. You come to many friends. It means it's gather.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Then what's grade are you?
I'm sixth grade elementary school.
Sixth grade in elementary school. Okay. Then now we have Hania. Hello, Hania. Are you there? Oh, not Hania, but this is Nasia. Hello, Nasia.
Hello, Mr.
How are you today, Nasia?
I'm good.
Good today. So you look so beautiful today, Nasia. How are you
Thank
today?
I'm good.
Good. And how's the weather today?
It's sunny.
It's sunny. Okay. And where is your brother?
Gonna join the meeting.
Oh, your brother can't join the meeting because your brother is going outside.
No, my brother gonna join the meeting.
Oh, your
Wait.
brother is gonna join the meeting. Okay, okay. So Naisha, do you always go to your school canteen
Um, yes, when break time.
when a break time? So what do you do in your school canteen?
I buy some food
Okay,
and yeah,
just buy a food.
sometimes I buy some food or talking with my friends.
All right, talking with your friends. Okay, so what about Hania? Hello, Hania, are you there?
Yes, mister.
So how are you today, Hania?
I'm fine today.
Fine today, that's great. And how is the weather today?
Maybe the weather is sunny or cloudy.
The weather is sunny or cloudy. So Hania, can you stay on camera?
Wait.
Wait.
Mm, uh, Buram.
Okay, nice. I see a cloud. I see cloud behind you. So Hania, I want to ask you something.
Yes.
So Hania, do you always go to your school canteen?
Um, Before quarantine.
Before, yes.
Um, yes.
Oh, what do you do in your school canteen?
By a snakes.
Oh, have some
Nuts.
snacks. Okay.
Yeah.
Then, is that all?
Um, yes.
Okay, so are you talking with your friends in your school canteen?
No, because
No.
in my canteen there are not air conditioner. It
Oh, there is no
is hot.
there is no air conditioner. Okay. So it's hot. So how about your class? So do you have air conditioner in your class?
Yes, in my class I have two air conditioner.
Okay.
Yes.
Then we have Akbar. Hello, Akbar. Are you there? Akbar, how are you today, Akbar? Akbar, how are you today? Hello, Akbar. How are you today, Akbar? Okay, now we have Tristan. Hello, Tristan. Can you hear my voice, Tristan? Okay, so how are you today, Tristan?
Hey, I'm good, mister.
Good, nice. And how's the weather today? It looks sunny
Yes, it's sunny in here.
and hot, right?
Yes, mister.
Okay, so Tristan, do you always go to your school canteen?
Yes, at
So,
school.
Yeah, of course. So what do you usually do in your school canteen?
I go to eat with my friend, eat together.
Okay, just eat
And yes, and buy food.
and buy food. Okay. So when do you go to your school canteen? In a break
Uh,
time
yes,
or
at the break time. Mostly.
okay. So everyone, when I was in my school, I went to the school canteen even when I felt bored in my class. So I would go to school canteen. I would laugh. I would I would go to school canteen even the lesson was running. Okay, so don't do this, everyone. Just stay in the class until the class finishes, and you can go to school canteen. All right, so now Nizam, are you there? Okay, Nizam, how are you today, Nizam?
I'm fine.
Okay, fine today, Nizam. So Nizam, do you always go to your school canteen?
No,
No. Okay. So when do you go to school canteen, Nizam?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay, thank you very much, Nizam. So now everyone, I want to show you about our material for today. So this is our material for today, everyone. Now I'm going to play the audio and I want you to listen to the audio. And in the last of the audio, I'm going to give you some question about the audio. So are you ready for it, everyone?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes, I am ready. Now I'm going to play, so listen carefully.
Kanguru Indonesia, Indonesia.
Unit 3,
Oh,
My
not
School.
not this one. Okay.
School canteens in Australia. Introduction.
Hello, my name is Tennille. I live in Melbourne, Australia. This year, I'm studying at university, and next year, I will be a teacher. I want to talk to you about school canteens and the type of food school students eat for lunch.
Kanguru Indonesia, Indonesia.
Unit 3, My School. School canteens in Australia.
All right, everyone. Now I want to ask you something, everyone. So where is she from?
She from Australia.
She is from Australia. Okay. So next one, I want to ask you, what is her name?
Her name is Tanya.
Tanya? Tanya?
Yes,
Okay. So now this one, everyone. So Taniel. Taniel. So her
Tanya.
name is Taniel. Okay, Taniel, not Tanya. Okay. Okay. So her name is Taniel. And where does she live? Where does
She
she live,
Live
everyone?
in Melbourne,
Melbourne,
Australia.
Australia.
Oh, she lives. Remember to put S. She lives in Melbourne, Australia. Okay. So where is she studying?
She's studying at university.
Okay. And what does she want to talk?
Mm,
She want to talk about
Canteen.
school canteen
And
and the type of food school students eat for lunch.
okay, remember to put as, she wants to talk about school canteens and the type of food school students eat for lunch. Okay, so now everyone, in part one, you will have some multiple choices here. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 multiple choices. Okay, so the first is all schools in Australia have blah blah blah. Okay. Number 2, a canteen is a small shop in the school grounds that sells blah blah blah. Okay. And number 3, the types of food that students like to buy include pies and other pastries, cakes, chips, and lollies. And what about number 4 here? Sometimes there's a healthy food like blah, blah, blah. So now everyone, do you have any question about the question here? Do you understand all the words?
Yes.
Yes.
No. I want to ask what is a growth?
Include.
Growth.
Growth.
Huh? In the question number 2.
Oh, ground. Ground.
Yes.
A canteen is a small shop in the school ground.
That's house.
In a school ground. Grounds, it meant like a field. Like a field. Do you know that?
Oh, yes.
Or like a yard.
Mm.
Okay, so now, any question again? Tristan, Faiz, Nizam, and Nasia.
What is include, Mister?
Okay, now I'm going to write here. So what is include? Okay, so do you understand about include?
Yes, Mister, I understand.
Okay, so now, do you have any question again, everyone? Okay, if you don't have a question, I'm going to play the audio. Now, listen to the audio.
Kanguru Indonesia.
Unit 3. My School. School canteens in Australia. Introduction.
Hello, my name is Tennille. I live in Melbourne, Australia. This year, I'm studying at university, and next year, I will be a teacher. I want to talk to you about school canteens and the type of food school students eat for lunch.
Kanguru Indonesia.
Unit 3. My School. School canteens in Australia. Part 1.
All schools in Australia have canteens. This is a small shop in the school grounds that sells food for lunch and snacks at recess. The types of foods that students like to buy include pies and other pastries, cakes, chips, lollies. Sometimes there is healthy food like sandwiches, fruit, and juice.
Okay, should I play the audio again?
No, no, Mister.
No.
No. All right. If it no, everyone, I'm going to ask you about the answer in number one. So what is your answer in number one?
B. Canteens.
B.
Canteens. Okay, please read. Please read the complete sentence. All
All schools
schools.
in Australia have canteens.
Okay, all schools in Australia have canteen. How about you, Faiz? Please answer me in number two. Yes, Faiz?
A canteen is a small shop in the school grounds that sells food for lunch and snacks at
Okay, so what about others? What is your answer for about for number two, everyone?
Canteen is a small shop in the school grounds that sells food for lunch and snacks at recess.
Yes, food for lunch. A canteen is a small shop in the school grounds that sells food for lunch and snacks at races. Okay. Now, how about number three? What is your answer about number three?
The types of foods that students like to buy include pies and other
Pastries.
pastries, cakes, chips, lollies.
Okay, hello. So what about others, everyone? Now, what about number four? Sometimes there's a healthy food like
Sandwiches, fruit, and juice.
sandwiches, fruit, and juice. Okay, that's great, everyone. Now I want you to read about number one to number four. Okay, I'm going to choose Tristan first. Please read about number one to number four.
Read. Okay. Uh, Read the.
Yes,
Oh,
read. All schools in Austria have canteens.
Mister. All schools in Australia have canteens. A canteen is a small shop in the school grounds that sells food for lunch and snacks at recess. The types of foods that students like to buy include pies and other pastries, cakes, chips, lollies. Sometimes there is healthy food like sandwiches, fruit, and juice.
Okay, good job, Tristan. Now, how about Hania? Please read from number one to number four.
Uh, all schools in Australia. A canteen is a small shop in the school grounds that sells food for lunch and snacks at recess. The type of foods that students like to buy include pies and other pastries, cakes, and chips and lollies. Sometimes there is healthy food like sandwiches, fruit, and juice.
Okay, good job, Hania. Now, how about Nizam?
um what?
Please read from number 1 to number 4.
Okay. All schools in Australia have a canteen. Canteen is a small shop in the school grounds that sell food for lunch and snacks at recess. The type of food that students like to buy includes pie and other pastries, cakes, chips, lollies. Sometimes there is a healthy food like sandwich, fruit and juice.
Okay, good job, Nizam. Now, how about Faiz?
Can we start? One, all schools in Australia have canteens. Second, a canteen is a small shop in the school grounds that sells food for lunch and snack at recess. Third, the types of foods that students like to buy include pies and other pastries, cakes, chips, lollies.
Okay.
Fourth, sometimes there is healthy food like sandwiches, fruit, and juice.
Okay, good job, Faiz. Now, how about Naisha? Naisha, are you there?
Yeah.
Please read from number 1 to number 4, Naisha.
Okay. All schools in Australia have canteens. A canteen is a small shop in the school grounds that sells food for lunch and snacks at recess. The types of food that students like to buy include pies and other pastries, cakes, chips, and lollies. Sometimes there is healthy food like sandwiches, fruits, and juice.
Okay, good job, Naisha. Please stay on camera, Naisha. Then I'm going to Akbar. Hello, Akbar. Are you there? Akbar, are you okay? Okay, so now everyone, I'm going to clear all drawings here and I'm going to ask you about the food in your school. Okay, so now everyone, let's talk about our school canteen first. So what is your favorite food in your school canteen? I'm going to Hania because Hania smiles at this question.
I'm impressed. um, um, usually I buy ice cream, but my favorite food is um, noodles.
Noodles?
Yes.
Noodles? Okay. So your favorite food in your canteen is noodles. Okay. So you come to canteen just for noodle, right?
Yes.
Yes. Now how about Tristan? So what is your favorite food in your canteen, Tristan?
My favorite food is fried rice and potato chips.
Fried rice and potato tip. Okay. Is that all?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Now how about Faiz? What is your favorite food in your school canteen?
My favorite food in my school canteen is fried rice.
That's all. That's fried rice. Okay. How about Naisha? What is your favorite food in your school canteen?
Mm, My favorite foods in school canteen is chips.
Okay. Just
Yes.
chips?
Yes.
Okay. So do you always buy chips in your school canteen?
Not always because my mom always give me a food for us in school.
Okay, okay. That's great, Naisha. Now how about Nizam? So what is your favorite food in your school canteen, Nizam?
I like the noodles, but it can eat. But we have cooking the noodle.
Yes.
I like the noodle that uh can to can to eat. We have cooking the noodle.
Okay. Cooking. You come to school canteen to cook the noodle?
And I want the noodle can be eat. We have cooking the noodle.
Oh, okay, okay.
And I like chips and uh, and and cookies.
Cookies?
Cookies.
Cookies?
Yes.
Okay. Then what about Akbar? Hello, Akbar. Are you there? Okay, so no response from Akbar. All right, everyone. So now, everyone, let's talk about what is your school canteen like, everyone? And let me start first, everyone. So I still remembered about my school canteen when I was near high school. There are three there are three school canteens in my school. Okay, but I like one of them because the place is really good. It's really good because the situation is really calm and there are many foods. But my favorite food when I was in my senior high school, that was pichel. It's a salad, the local salad, but it famous as pecel in Indonesia. Do you know that? Yes, okay.
Yeah.
So I always gathered with my friends at that canteen when I was in my senior high school. So now, oh, but the school canteen is not big, everyone. The school canteen is small, but the place is really calm, a good place. Now, how about your school canteen? Is your school canteen big or small?
My school canteen is not too big, not too small.
Not too big, not too small. So what is your school canteen like, Faiz?
Um,
Yes. Okay, what about Tristan? What is your school canteen like, Tristan?
My canteen is a small canteen.
Okay.
At my canteen, there are about six ten.
Okay.
Six, like what
The
is
place for
what
sitting.
yes, the place
To sit down.
the place
Like,
to sell the food.
oh, I see that. Okay, there are 3 parts of seller, right? 6 parts of
Yeah,
seller.
yes,
Okay.
but yes, and all the six seller sell the same food.
Oh, really?
Yes, but they sell potato chips, yellow rice, fried rice, and Indomie.
That's all. All sellers, they sell
Yes,
the same food.
yes, Mister.
Oh my God. I thought at the time that they sell a different food, so you can choose which one, which seller that you want to visit or buy the food.
No.
Okay, okay. All right. So, okay, thank
Yes,
you
I
very
think
much,
just that.
Tristan. How about Hania? What is your school canteen like, Hania?
Huh?
What is your school canteen like?
My
Is
school.
is it big, good, quiet, crowded? There is one seller or there are 2 sellers?
There is, maybe it is small,
Okay,
and this is not a quiet place.
okay.
There are uh, one or two cells.
Oh, there are 2 sellers.
Yes.
Okay.
Um, but in my canteen it is reseller. Apa sih?
Yeah, a reseller. Oh, reseller. Okay,
Hmm,
okay. I know it.
yeah. That is.
Okay, thank you very much, Hania. Now, how about Naisha? What is your school canteen like, Naisha?
My school canteen is not big, not too big,
Not too small.
not too big and not too small.
I know that you will say that.
And there are some food and drinks,
Okay,
a place that we can sit there and talking with friends.
okay,
I think that's all.
okay. So, like talking, a giba, right? The
No,
place for doing giba?
no.
No. Okay, okay. Is that all, Naisha?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much, Naisha. Now, how about Nizam? What is your school canteen like, Nizam?
Uh, my canteen is I don't know it's a small or medium. uh,
Yeah.
there is some place that we can buy food and buy chips. There are a chair too. And I don't remember because as I go to my canteen is like 3 years ago.
Okay, because you went to your canteen 3 years ago. Okay,
Yes.
okay. That's great. So, Akbar, are you there, Akbar? All right, everyone, now please stay on camera. I'm going to share the screen again. Okay, now let's talk about this one, everyone. Okay, So in part two, Daniel. So do you still remember about Daniel? Hello,
Yes, I
everyone.
remember.
Okay. Now, if you still remember about Daniel, in a part two, Daniel will explain of how students buy their food. Okay. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 sentences. I want you to arrange, okay, to put the sentences in the correct order, okay? Which one is number 1, number 2, number 3? Okay, now you will listen to the audio and choose the order of the sentence, everyone. Do you understand?
Yes.
How about Tristan? Do you understand about order, Tristan?
What is in order, Mr. Oh, okay, I understand.
Okay, please put the sentences in the correct order, okay? All right, so now I'm going to play the audio.
Unit 3. My School. School Canteens in Australia, Part 2.
Usually, if you want to buy your lunch at the canteen, you have to order it. You write your name and your class on a brown paper bag. Then you write what you would like to eat on the brown paper bag and put it in a box. The money also has to go in the paper bag. This box is taken to the canteen. At lunchtime, it returns to your classroom with all of the food inside.
Okay, so now should I play again the audio, everyone?
Yes, Mister.
Yes, okay. So Danielle explained how students buy their food. It is not like a usual shop or restaurant. Read the sentence below carefully. Okay, now I'm going to play the audio again, everyone.
Unit 3. My School. School Canteens in Australia, Part 2.
Usually, if you want to buy your lunch at the canteen, you have to order it. You write your name and your class on a brown paper bag. Then you write what you would like to eat on the brown paper bag and put it in a box. The money also has to go in the paper bag. This box is taken to the canteen. At lunchtime, it returns to your classroom with all of the food inside.
Kanguru Indonesia.
Okay, so is it done?
Done, Mr.
Done. All right. If it's done, everyone, please tell me number 1.
Number 1 is usually if you want to buy your lunch at the canteen, you have to order it.
Okay, this is number 1. Now, how about number 2?
You write your name and your class on a brown paper bag.
Okay, this is number 2. Now how about number 3?
Then you write what you would like to eat on the brown paper bag and put it in a
Okay, this is number 3. Now how about number 4?
The money also has to go in the paper bag. Paper bag.
Yes, paper bag. Okay. Then how about number 5?
This box is taken to the canteen.
Okay, this box is taken to the canteen. This is number 5. How about the last?
Last is at lunchtime, it returns to your classroom with all of the food inside.
Okay, this is number 6, everyone. So now, everyone, I want you to read this one quickly. Now, let me give you an example first. Usually, if you want to buy your lunch at the canteen, you have to order it. You write your name and your class on the brown paper bag. And then you write that you would like to eat on the brown paper bag and put it in a box. The money also has to go in the paper bag. This book is taken to the canteen. At lunchtime, it returns to your classroom with all the food inside. Now, it's your turn, everyone, to read it quickly. Now, who wants to read it first?
Hania,
Hania, please, it's your time, Hania.
usually if you want to buy your lunch at the canteen, you have to order it. You write your name and your class on a brown paper bag. Then you write what you would like to eat on the brown paper bag and put it in a box. The money also has to go in the paper bag. This box is taken to the canteen. At lunchtime, it returns to your classroom with all of the food inside.
Okay, good job, Hania. Now, who is the next?
Me, Tristan.
Okay, Tristan, please, it's your turn, Tristan.
Usually, if you want to buy your lunch at the canteen, you have to order it. You write your name and your class on a brown paper bag. Then you write what you would like to eat on the brown paper bag and put it in a box. The money also has to go in the paper bag. This box is taken to the canteen. At lunchtime, it returns to your classroom with all of the food inside.
Okay, good job, Tristan. Now, who is the next, everyone? Okay, no one wants. Now I'm going to choose. Faiz, please read this one. Faiz, about from number 1 to number 6. Hello, Faiz.
Yes.
Okay, please read from number 1 to number 6.
Okay. Usually, if you want to buy your lunch at the canteen, you have to order it. You write your name and your class on a brown paper bag. Then you write what you would like to eat on the brown paper bag and put it in a box. The money also has to go in the paper bag. This box is taken to the canteen. At lunchtime, it returns to your classroom with all of the food inside.
Okay, now I'm going to choose Naisha. Hello, Naisha. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, please read from number 1 to number 6, Naisha.
Usually, if you want to buy your lunch at the canteen, you have to order it. You write your name and your class on a brown paper bag. Then you write what you would like to eat on the brown paper bag and put it on the box. The money also has to go in the paper bag. This box has taken to the canteen. At lunchtime, it returns to your classroom with all the food inside.
Okay, good job, Nisha. Now, how about Nizam? Please read from number 1 to number 6, Nizam. Hello, Nizam, are you there?
Yeah. I forgot to unmute. Usually, if you want to buy lunch at the canteen, you have to order it. You write your name and your class on a brown paper bag. Then you write what you would like to eat on the brown paper bag and put it in a box. The money also go to the paper bag. This box is taken to the canteen. At lunchtime, returns your classroom with all the food inside.
Okay, that's great, Nizam. And Akbar, are you there, Akbar? Okay, so it's no response from Akbar. All right, everyone. So, and the next one, everyone, let's talk about this one. I'm going to clear all drawings here. And now I want you to read and listen to the audio, okay? All right, wait a minute. In part 3, I want you to listen and read, okay?
Mister, I have
Yes.
to leave because I have another course.
All right, that's okay.
Okay, thank you.
Anytime.
Unit 3.
Money also has to go in the paper bag. This box is taken to the canteen. At lunchtime, it returns to your classroom with all of the food inside.
Okay, now listen and repeat after the audio,
Unit 3.
everyone.
My school. School canteens in Australia, Part 3.
Now, in school canteens, people are trying to make them more healthy. So, foods like Coca-Cola, hot greasy chips, and pies are banned in some schools. This means students can order sandwiches and rolls or other healthy fruit and vegetables.
All right, everyone. So now, everyone, do you have any question about it?
No.
No. So do you understand all?
Yes, I'm listening.
Do you understand about band?
What?
Band?
Band?
Yes.
Yes.
Both band.
Yes, band.
Oh yes, I know.
You cannot buy it. It means bands. Okay. And what about hot greasy? Do you understand about hot grassy tips?
No. What is
No.
greasy?
Okay. Now let me show you about hot grassy tips. So this one, everyone, hot grassy tips. You know, here is like junk food or junk food like tofu or martabak and others.
Greasy.
Yes, hot grassy food.
Greasy is man berminyak bukan?
Yes, that's great. You know about is honey. It's a dangerous food for your healthy. Do you know junk food?
Yes, I know.
A junk food or a fast food?
The same.
Yes. So now, do you have any question again about our lesson today, everyone?
No.
No. All right, everyone. So now, everyone. So this is the way, right? This is the way how to order the food. A student writing his order on the outside of the brown paper. He puts the money inside the bag and he writes his name on the bag. He is ordering junk food. Junk food is unhealthy snack food or fast food. Junk food. Do you understand about junk food?
Yes.
Junk food is like hot grassy chips. You will see fried potatoes like this one, and a tofu and bakwan. So those are unhealthy food. And the next one, the canteen staff bring back all the bags for the food inside to the classroom. The boy change is inside the bag too. Okay, everyone. Okay. Now, if you have no question, I want you to make a video. Yes. So I want you to practice in your room or in your house, everyone, by making video about all the foods in your canteen. Okay, so all the foods in your canteen. So you can make a video and tell about all the foods in your canteen, the unhealthy food and the healthy food. So today I want to tell you, for example, you can start. So hello, my name is James, and today I want to tell you all the foods in my canteen. So first, there are some unhealthy foods in my canteen, such as blah, 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 and so on. The second, healthy food, such as blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so do you understand about that?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Now everyone, because our time is up, we're gonna close our Zoom and we will meet again tomorrow at the same times. So before closing, let's take picture everyone. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, thank you for today. See ya tomorrow. Bye-bye everyone.
Bye bye, Mr.
Nice to meet you today.